Alright, what's going on, guys? So it is day 3 here in Bermuda, and it is not going very well. If you remember yesterday in one of my videos, I said it was supposed to rain very hard the last 2 days. Yesterday we got a little lucky during the day because it didn't rain too much, just drizzled a little bit, kind of like it is now. But last night we had a couple pretty big storms roll through, and then this morning it's been very windy. So I wanted to fish the kind of ocean area once again, but that was just not going to happen. The waves were too rough. So we're back here in this little like secluded back bay area. It's way calmer here, but I don't know how it's going to go. So it is windy, it is raining a little bit, but we're in Bermuda, so we're going to make the most of it. Let's give it a shot, and let's see what we can get back here. Alright, so we got a 1 ounce sinker with some little bit of shrimp up above that. It actually looks fairly deep here. I can see the bottom, the water's really clear, but it is pretty deep. So let's just start dropping this straight down. Let's see what is down there. I can't really see what's on the bottom. That's a fish. That was a fish. Can't really see what's on the bottom just because it's cloudy out and there's a lot of commotion out over on the surface. So tough to see the bottom, but there's fish down there. Already had a bite. That's a fish. Oh, it's a parrotfish. Sweet. Alright, this might be the species I lost yesterday. It's either a princess or a striped parrotfish. Not sure. Parrotfish are a protected species in Bermuda, so we're going to get the hook out of this one and get him back quick. But what a great start to the day. Got another one. What is this thing? Oh, that's going to be everyone's least favorite fish. These guys are such a pain to handle. It's a slippery D-wrasse. Let me just kick him back in there. Hope we don't get any more of those. Let's keep fishing. Got him. It's another parrotfish, little one. Alright, so parrotfish number 2, smaller one. Again, it's either a princess or a striped. Got him. It's another parrotfish, I think. Alright, looks like we got the parrotfish spot. This is number 3. I think this is going to be a princess if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not sure, so we'll get an ID on it later. But it looks like we found a good little parrotfish spot. Got him. Not a parrot. It's our least favorite. Alright, so it's only our second one, and I hope it stays that way. I do not want any more of these guys. It's another slippery D-wrasse. So beautiful fish, just super annoying to handle. Let's get this guy off. Got him. It's another one. Alright, so I'm going to do my best not to even touch this guy because I absolutely hate handling them. They definitely deserve their name. Good looking fish. Let's get it back, and let's hope we don't get any more of these. Got him. This is a nice Sergeant Major. First one of these guys for the day. All Alright, rain's starting to come down a little harder. This is a solid sized fish. It's tough to see what's on the bottom. I can just kind of sometimes make out some shadows, but these guys with their really kind of distinct markings are easy to see, and there's a good amount of them down there. But I'm surprised this is only the first one we got. So let's get him back and let's get some other fish. Got him. That's another slippery D. Alright, so I'm going to do everything I can to avoid touching these guys. These guys put a nice bend in the rod. They're good fighters, but they're just so annoying. So there's sergeant majors down there, the slippery Ds, there's some parrotfish. Hopefully we can find something else. Got him. What is this? Another little juvenile parrotfish. That's a nice surprise. Alrighty, smallest parrotfish I ever caught. I believe this is going to be again another princess. I'm not sure the princesses have a little border there on the tail, which this guy has, I think. But I'm not positive. Again, I'd like to emphasize I'm not targeting the parrotfish. They are protected. All parrotfish are protected species in Bermuda, but I can't really control what goes after my shrimp. And when you're multi-species fishing, sometimes these things happen. Got him. Slippery D, I think. So the great thing about using barbless hooks and having pliers is that you don't have to touch these guys to get them off the hook. So another slippery D to add to our collection for the day. Got him. Oh, a new species for the day, and I think a new species for my Bermuda trip. Alright, so we caught some grunts the first day, but I believe those were tomtates and blue stripe. This is a French grunt, which I think is our first one from Bermuda. Got him. What is this? New species for the day. Alright, so I caught a couple of these guys on my first day here in Bermuda. This is a little tomtate grunt, I believe. So new species for the day, but it's a rather boring one. Got him. Is this a sergeant major? No, it's this is something different. Let's go. Alright, so I believe this is it's definitely some sort of tang. I believe this is a doctorfish tang, which I've caught before in the Keys, so not a new species, but I'll have to double check. I'm pretty sure the doctorfish is the only one with that has that barring on the body like this one has. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's something else, but I don't think it is. But still, a really cool catch. Only my second ever, and a really awesome species. Got him. Now this is a sergeant major. Yeah, so when that last fish was coming up, all I saw were the stripes at first, so I thought it was a sergeant major. I was pleasantly surprised. This one, though, is a sergeant major. All right, guys, so that's going to do it. I think it ended up being an okay session. Those parrotfish were a really pretty cool surprise. I don't get to catch a lot of them. When I do, it's usually like a one-off occurrence. They do go for shrimp, just not very regularly. So I don't know how many I got here today, whether it was 4 or 5 or something like that, but I've never caught that many in a single session that easily. So they seem to really like the shrimp here. They're either striped or princess. I have to double check. Both those species look really similar, and hopefully they're both, because then one of them would be a new addition to the life list. I believe I have the princess on my life list already, so the stripe would be a welcome addition. We'll double check all that later on. But yeah, pretty good session. All those other fish were rather boring. The tang was also really cool. I think that was just a doctorfish. Hopefully that's not, but again, it probably is. So we ended up making something out of nothing here. Hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys next time.